This is the first GDC we've been to, like, in a long time.
Let's see if you're right.
This was developed over the course of the pandemic, so the vast majority of the playtesting was me in my room and maybe my parents.
Like, it feels really important if, like, game designers like the game. Like, it feels good.
Woo! Yeah! That's amazing.
They give really good feedback. They're very vocal about their reactions.
It's kind of frightening and really, really exciting.
Talk about anticipation. Game developers have been waiting for 3 years to bring their games here to GDC, where other developers will play them, break them, and give them the kind of feedback that money can't buy. For the creators of this spooky action game called Begone Beast, this day was years in the making.
I'm the engineer.
And I'm the artist.
You guys are also a couple.
We are.
Yes, we are married.
So did you spend the pandemic together working on this game?
Yes.
Oh, no!
Living and working together is a special kind of challenge.
Controlled chaos, I
Yes,
would say. Yeah.
that's the perfect way to put it.
And it means when it's time to test the game, the choice of players can be limited. Me, in my room, and maybe my parents. Michael Pierce spent the pandemic building this. AltControl, the world's only animatronic fortune-telling crow. He speaks in riddles and rhymes.
Grit your teeth, for the number was beneath.
As you try to beat him at his own card game. He's a tricky crow, and he likes to lie. So you as the player, it's your job to figure out whether or not he's lying.
So saying the card's 9, but like...
As players concentrate on the game. The developers concentrate on the players.
No, wait. He's not there yet.
And it's amazing just being able to see like what's not working, what's working with the game live right in front of them.
And capture it all on video to pick apart for weeks after the conference.
And it helps us, like, okay, these players got stuck here, and these players didn't understand this. So we take it back to the shop, and we try to fix it.
Planet Cube Edge was supposed to be here in 2020 when the conference was canceled. Far more than just a place to find players, GDC may be the best place to find the right players.
You have game developers, you have journalists, you have publishers, and they all give you different input. So to have all of that in one single venue is almost impossible.
There may be nowhere that playtesting is more important than here at AltControl. You see, with games controlled by things like ketchup and mustard bottles, about the only way for players to try them out is in person.
Cherry, brownie.
This is Plinko Burger. Send it out. See it. Controlled with a drive-through headset and a pair of ketchup and mustard squeezy bottles. Order up. We were super excited for even the opportunity to submit to GDC, let alone actually be here.
It's a student project and one of a few that explore controlling games with both your hands and your voice, sort of like this game called Buy Sell.
We like to say that it's the Wolf of Wall Street meets Sesame Street, so stock trading as imagined by a child.
Buy, sell, buy, sell.
Another university project, this one started 3 years ago.
I found a lot of old office phones on eBay and said, what can I do with these? It was supposed to be at GDC in 2020 when it didn't happen.
Now, for the first time, he'll see just how much abuse those old phones can take.
Sell it, sell it.
This game in particular is very chaotic, and so it's been really interesting to see how people think that it's supposed to be played.
Sometimes chaos is the name of the game.
It's a little bit chaotic, but it's really fun.
And when players get too excited,
You're good.
Oh no, this thing's coming apart.
it's time for the hammer, the drill, and the duct tape.
We have to build, to rebuild, to repair all the time, but it's part of the process.
That's been especially true for this game,
Scrapeboard.
an arcade game like Dance Dance Revolution.
But the difference is you play on a skateboard instead of with your feet.
They've been working on this for a while.
5 years ago, I would have had to be like fixing it every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I would be fixing the game.
But now they say it'll last nearly the whole show, giving them more time to get feedback.
Very fun, I love it.
Yeah, thanks for inviting.
And show off their own moves. For an audience that understands their journey.
Whatever we go through, they've probably been through themselves. And so what they say just means so much.
It was super fun.
Oh, thank you so much.